told my dad about my butterfly tattoo before I got the chance to tell him, we are going to fight.
Wanna elevate you, higher than you've ever been. So like when you mix that other shit with promethazine, ornamental and physical tip, you be my highness, reciprocate, cause everything you give to me is priceless. No other one before you when I put that on my lightsy. You know your girl is trade up the word.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ramona, and today I am doing a piercing tour, well, a piercing and tattoo tour. I'm gonna talk about the healing experience, the pain level, you know, all of that good stuff. We're gonna break down tattoo meanings. We're just gonna do everything. And although I don't have a lot, well, it's not a lot to me, I still want more. We're gonna discuss what else I would like to do in the near future. I would just talk about what I currently have. I currently have 9 piercings and 4 tattoos. For me, that's not a lot. I'm trying to get more. Yeah, let's just hop right into it. So I got my first pierced when I was about 6 months old. That is literally the rite of passage as a girl in a West Indian family. You get them pierced as soon as you possibly can. My family took me to get mine done. Then I got my nose pierced January 26, 2019. Getting it done, I was actually terrified. That is my first video on YouTube, by the way. I have that video up. I was terrified, but I handled it a lot better than I thought I would have, because I honestly thought I would have ended up walking out and wouldn't have got the nose piercing, but here we are, 6 more piercings later. I got my belly done after, which was February 11th, 2020. Almost a year and a month after I got my nose pierced, I went and got my navel pierced. I really love this piercing. It was a lot of complications that same week that I went to go get the piercing, because my mom was like, don't pierce your navel. You see that you had an umbilical hernia and you had surgery when you were younger. I don't want you piercing your navel. And I was like, you're not gonna pay for it, so I'm still gonna do it. And I still did it. The day that I originally went to go and do it, she was like, you're not doing it, come home. Came home like a week later. I was like, I'm doing it, I have the money, I'm just gonna do it. And I almost got to go home without no complications, but when I was on my way home, she was like, let me see, because she got me outside. So then after, I got my rook pierced November 7th, 2020, and it is currently still healing because the bar keeps sliding down, which is causing irritation, and I keep trying to push it up so that I remember to, you know, thing, but when I sleep on it, sometimes pushes down and all that stuff. So we're fixing it. We're in the process of fixing it. Someone commented on my video that I did for my healing experience for my rook the other day, and it was telling me what I should do in order for it to irritation bump to go away. Then on March 14th, 2021, I pierced my seconds by myself. I took one of those little kits from Shein, and I was like, doop, doop. I have that video up if you would like to see it, because it was a mess. I still cannot believe to this day that I did that myself, because whenever it comes to inflicting pain upon myself, I cannot seem to do it. But when I doop, doop, I'm like, wow. Then on August 23rd, 2021, I got my broken trident tattoo, my first tattoo. The broken trident, because I am a Bajan descent, both my mother and my father were born and raised in Barbados, I decided to get the broken trident to symbolize my Bajan heritage. The broken trident represents the emancipation from the British, and the 3 points of the trident represents the government of, for, and by the people. October 2nd, 2021, I got my forward helix pierced. I love this piercing so much. It is such a cute ear piercing. It goes really well with my rook piercing. Then on December 17th, 2021, I went and I got my pierced. This was the first piercing that I did by myself, the only piercing that I've done by myself, and I kid you not, I was about to have a mental breakdown in that piercing shop. I had to call one of my friends, and it was like, can you just stay on the phone with me? I'm a little bit nervous. And they stayed on the phone with me so that I could be calm, cool, and collective. I love this piercing. I almost lost it the other day, and everyone was asking me, oh, why'd you only pierce one? Well, I didn't know if I wanted to do the next one yet, even though it wasn't like a horrible pain experience. I was not sure if I want both of them done, but I might. But we'll get into that later. And then January 7th, 2022, I got my Capricorn sign. I'm a Capricorn, that is my sun sign in astrology. I was born January 18th, so I'm at the very end of Capricorn season. Self-explanatory. I'm a Capricorn with a Capricorn sign on me. There's nothing more to say about that. On March 29th, 2022, I got the Eye of Ra tattoo, which is immediately underneath. I will have a picture of it. The Eye of Ra is also known as the third eye. It is related to the sun, the god of the sun, which makes sense because I have my sun sign above the Eye of Ra. It represents independent goddess, is powerful, wards off evil spirit, basically known as protection. My name is Ramona. Ra, R-A, R-A-M-O-N-A. Just, the math makes sense to me. And that's all that matters. Even though I am not Egyptian, as long as I know the meaning behind it, I think I should be allowed. On April 8th, I got my last body modification then. April 8th, 2022, I did my butterfly tattoo. Now, butterflies actually symbolize a whole bunch of things, and I am actually afraid of butterflies. Like, I don't like when they're in my vicinity, but that's like all bugs, all insects. I do not like when things are flying at me. It makes me feel violently uncomfortable because why are you interfering with my personal bubble unprovoked? Without my consent. Don't like it. A butterfly landed on my head before, so I was like, you know what? We're just gonna get a butterfly tattoo regardless of the stigma of me being afraid of butterflies. It symbolizes spiritual rebirth, transformation, change, hope, life. Butterflies can't see their own wings, just like how some people are unaware of how beautiful they are despite all of their insecurities that they carry every day. So I felt like a butterfly tattoo was good for me because I'm going through, you know, new stages in life. I am going through change and all that stuff, so I feel like a butterfly tattoo is perfect for me. And I got my butterfly done in red ink because red is my favorite color. It is the color of my birthstone, and I wanted a red ink tattoo. And people ask me why I didn't fill it in. Not gonna lie, it hurt, but I like line art. I'm very artistic, so I don't need to fill in the tattoo. It's not a tattoo that's supposed to be filled in. It's a line art tattoo. So for pain level for getting it pierced, rook hurt the most because it is a thick piece of cartilage. So rook, navel, nipple, nose, forward helix, lobes. Lobes don't hurt at all compared to everything else. My forward helix did not hurt, at least not that I can remember. My nose was a slight pinch. Nipple, obviously the nipple is gonna hurt. The navel, the clamp hurt. The putting it through hurt. It wasn't like extremely horrible, but it did hurt the most out of, well, almost the most, because the rook, that's a thick piece of cartilage. I will never forget it. And then pain for healing, nose comes first place. You know, you guys are probably wondering, why would I say nose? I had a pillowcase that I used to pull out my nose ring every night, and it used to be bleeding, and my nose took a year, well, over a year to heal. So horrible healing experience for my nose. Would I do it again? Probably not, even though I have considered doing a double, so like have both sides. But I like to fix up my nose. I'm very West Indian, so it don't work for me. Can't do that ever again. That is a pain I wish to never experience ever again. Second is rook, because my rook is still healing, and it's been a year and a half actually, to be specific, and it's still healing because of the irritation. Next is my navel, even though it didn't really hurt a lot, but I probably switched this around because I almost, as I said, I almost lost my nipple piercing, so I would say nipple before navel, because when I put that thing in after it was out, because it fell out during my sleep, I literally was on the bathroom floor crying, and it was bleeding, and I don't like blood, and that was horrible, but I still love the piercing so much. Navel, it just didn't want to really heal. None of my body takes really slow to heal, so that's probably the reason why. And then forward helix, I'm not even sure if it's healed yet, but I have not had any complications. It does not hurt me. And lobes, light work, my lobes are fine. And then pain level for getting tattoos, the butterfly hurt the most, considering this is my biggest tattoo, but even though it's not filled in, that thing hurted. I was literally on the chair laying down, wiping my tears from my eyes because that thing hurt. That rib, rattling on the rib, oh gosh, that hurt. The eyebrow would be second because that tattoo is actually filled in. Did not cry, but I did not want to breathe because that's somewhat painful. Broken trident, that was like cat scratches, literally couldn't feel anything. And Capricorn, that was so quick that it doesn't even count as pain. And I don't have anything for the healing experience because all of my tattoos healed fairly well. Just when I got my Eye of Ra and when I got my butterfly, I was also experiencing hives all over my skin, so I had an allergic reaction to something, and that didn't even like interfere with the healing process. All my everything just healed properly. So yeah, what I would like to do next as far as piercings, I'm considering piercing the other one. I want to do 2 flats on this ear, and I would like to pierce my web, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'd probably just stick to ear piercings. And as far as tattoos, I would like to do a lot more. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I would like to do some on my leg. I would like to do some. The next one I would like to do would probably be a spine tattoo, because those are fire and I really, really want one. But the paint, that is right on the ball. So I don't know how I would survive for that, but there's something I would be interested in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.